So, dear friends, my dear colleagues, first of all, very, short personal note. Of course, I'm very much happy, and I feel I have this great feeling that I have this trust and support from you, and also it's a great responsibility for me. And I will try to be, your friend, representing Assembly, and be also active. It might be a little bit challenging to have a very active president, but we have to do that, and thank you very much for great support. Dear friends, dear parliamentarians, we have just adopted a very strong Berlin Declaration to guide our work in weeks, months, and years ahead. We have engaged in lively debates, identified problems facing the OSCE area and the world, offered ideas and solutions, and in some cases we have criticized each other. Criticism is not always enjoyable, and a president's also experiencing it quite often, but like a bitter medicine, sometimes it must be swallowed for the sake of your health. What everyone should remember is that when we criticize each other, it's not baseless, and it's grounded in the OSCE principles, first of all. And together we must continue to uphold our principles and work together, but try to be constructive. And you saw example here today. It was a quite harsh debate, but we try to be constructive and listen to each other towards our objectives. That's the main thing. And first of all, to serve our people. There's a main interest of all of you here, to serve our people. And of course, we must also ensure that this forum, OSCE and its Parliamentary Assembly, remains strong. This organization has great value in the areas that it can have the most impact. And this is why I strongly support Secretary General Gramminger's agenda, and we heard about this today, of making the OSCE fit for purpose. We must also carry on with our own framework and homework and implement the necessary reforms to enhance the visibility and effectiveness of our Assembly and ensure it remains the respected institution that it's today. Our proactive, and I'm really thankful, Roberto, to you, outlining very well our purpose, our proactive and transparent engagement is necessary to maintain the integrity of our work in all fields, especially in election observation, or it could be gender mainstreaming, and of course peace and confidence building. We should all work to strengthen the OSCE, including by implementing the principles and communicating its messages to our governments and the people of our home countries. We must let people know the value of this organization and why it matters. The Parliamentary Assembly also must continue to pursue good cooperation with the OSCE's executive structures. I was very happy to see almost all of them here participating in different side events and contributing to the process. And we hope that the OSCE also will make full use of the vast experience and knowledge of our parliamentarians. My dear colleagues, our work now is to ensure effective steps toward implementation of our resolutions. As always, I'm at your disposal, and I thank you once again for the faith you have placed in me as a president of this Assembly. And thank you very much, really. It has been an honor and privilege to work in this beautiful and historic building the past several days. Like so much in Berlin, the Reichstag really combines the old with the new, and in a way that reminds us of our history, and also while we're celebrating our future. To paraphrase a great politician, today we speak about wars and politics so that our children can dedicate their time to arts and sciences. On behalf of the OSCE Parliamentary Assembly, I would like to extend our deepest gratitude to the German Bundestag and the German delegation for the excellent organization of this annual session. Of course, there are so many people involved in the organization of a meeting like this. I will really feel very, very, privileged to wear that T-shirt, which our ushers and the people around us had as a sign of great help here and appreciation. And of course, all the people behind the scenes who provided technical and logistical support. The interpreters who have worked long hours. Thank you. And the people who make sure that all our meeting rooms and different venues are well equipped, and of course the photographers and the IT specialists who have worked very hard. The enthusiasm and goodwill they brought to their jobs has made this successful, our assembly, this session, very successful and memorable event. Let us all give them a warm round of applause again. And my dear friends, thank you once again. The 27th annual session is closed now. All the best.
1 minute before closing it, point of order.
Oh, it's another...
We would like to ask all the members of the Bureau also to come forth here. We would like to take a family picture with the members of the Bureau. But in line, I know that we've had T-shirts for some of the members. We have one for you, Mr. President, obviously.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Especially you, Roberto, and our Secretariat, Vienna and Copenhagen. So, wish you all the best and all the success to our Assembly and all of you. Thank you.
Michael, Filippo.